I always had mixed feelings about Kazakhstan. And no, don't get me wrong, I really love Kazakhstan and I love to live in Almaty. It's one of my favorite cities, but I always felt that I have to leave. I cannot explain this feeling, it was just deep inside of me, ingrained, that despite the fact that I love this country, all the people whom I love lives here. I have my place, I have my hobbies, friends, my favorite places. I always felt that I have to live somewhere and leave all the comfort that I have there. So 2 years ago I moved to Georgia. And this year my grandmother died and I was in Kazakhstan for half year, and for me it was a very interesting time of my life, because this time was for me to understand how your family and your roots deeply influence on your personality and your choices in your life. Going back to your hometown, it's not easy. There is always chance that you will have a regression to your past traumas and patterns that you are trying to escape from. And for me it was very, very difficult, despite the fact that I have some level of consciousness and awareness about my patterns and my behavior. But in such kind of environment, when all your family is triggering it, it's not that easy. So this travel was connected with big loss for me. I lost my grandmother. She was like a mother for me and had a big meaning in my life. This travel showed me the connection with ancestors, with my roots, with my family, and how generational trauma can influence on your behavior, on your mindset, and your future. Through this vlog, I want to show you Kazakhstan and share some spiritual wisdom that I got from traveling to my hometown.
Апа, давайте вы будете вечно жить. Сами довольны? Чем? Вперед, After the death of the person, according to Kazakh and Muslim traditions, we do some gatherings on 3rd, 7th and 40th day after death of the person. So we went to the village where my grandmother was born and gathered all the people who wanted to come. And usually these people brings money to support the family who just had a loss. I was responsible for money, and it wasn't easy for me because we have so many relatives and sometimes I don't even know their names, and it was a bit difficult for me. But anyway, this gathering and in general the funerals and the people who came, who supported us and helped us, showed me how many people was really valuing my grandmother and respected her. So I felt this empowerment and support from my ancestors. So this was the first lesson that I've got from going back to Kazakhstan. Use the knowledge and support from your ancestors for spiritual growth. Before, because I lived in a colonized country, I had a specific mindset that I'm not enough. I cannot be like white people or something. We are not that developed and etc. But when I saw all these people and when I thought about all the people from my generations who was supporting each other, who was the nomads and was living on the wild and the very harsh reality of the steppes, my Kazakh nomad ancestors, I understood that no one is better, no one is worser or something. You just have to value your human being, your human life, and just be grateful. And after this recognition, and when I became conscious about my devaluation of myself, it helped me to grow spiritually, because it helped me to understand this subconscious mindset that I used to have. So this is one of the most valuable lessons that I've got.
Кто это такой?
Я тоже такой.
Костюм бабули.
Бабуля, что?
Я не жалкую совсем. Вот так. Скотина такая. А я увидела видео и такая: ой, а я думала, бабуля приехала, а это старое видео, типа. Катын! Ах ты катын, какая!
The next lesson that I've learned is generational traumas will destroy your life if you are not aware of them. Every person in this world have ancestors, and if you don't know what's happened with them, which traumas was in their lives, and how their influence in your life now, you sometimes will not understand what's happening in your life. Because some traumas, generational traumas, they are transferred through your body, and sometimes you don't even understand why you're reacting in this or that way. And exploring this, you'll understand that sometimes it came from the past. It happened in my case because when I started to explore about generational trauma, I was trying to know more what happened with my grandmothers and grandfathers. So this knowledge gave me consciousness and awareness of some of my patterns, some of my mindset that was influencing on my life, not in a good way. So in order to come from it, it's good to reconnect with your history of your family, history of your ancestors as a nation, ethnicity. I'm not telling that you have to be attached to this, but it's good to know this history and use it for spiritual growth and more self-awareness and self-consciousness. One of the major criteria that will show you that you are healing or healed, it's your ability to reconnect and create new relationships with your family and the lands that you've been born and raised. It means that you processed all the past stuff that you used to have. You processed your traumas. You processed your offensiveness about the past with the actions that people do toward you or the situations that happened with you, and you let go and you are ready to continue your journey. It doesn't mean that you have to leave your country and move somewhere else, but it means that you are ready to move on in any direction that life will offer you. last 3 weeks in Almaty, and today I came to paragliding with my brother. I cannot go to paragliding because I have eye surgery, so I'm just waiting for them. But it's so amazing here. The nature is so touching my heart. Just and I'm walking barefoot, just doing some earthing, and it's so enjoyable to live in such a kind of place where you can go just to the mountains and enjoy this beautiful view. What a perfect day to be alive. Just lying on the grass on the top of the mountain. I didn't drove the car for 1 year, and I'm so happy that I have this opportunity. Look at this view and look at this road. Feels amazing to drive in the mountains. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look at this. It's amazing. So I came to one of my favorite places in Almaty, and I decided to walk a bit, but it's so dangerous. You see here, my legs was several times under the snow. Yeah, maybe I need to stop here or walk till there and stop there. No, I will stop here. It's scary. During this visit, I felt myself really touristic in my own hometown. Almaty was blooming. It was nice to see how there is a lot of places are opened. I really liked how they was developing infrastructure. I was going to try new foods, visit new places, and I was really impressed how fast Almaty is developing.
Сегодня минус 20, 8 утра, 9 утра мы вышли, чтобы погулять по вот этому прекрасному месту.
Вот так надо фототься с этой стороны.
Вот.
Hello! So today it's the 2nd of January, and we came with my family to the Yerevan National Park, right?
Right?
Yeah, and this is how it's called. Waterfall, and the hike there is very beautiful, and I think it's 1 or 2 hours of hike, and I'm really impressed how they made all this stuff. I mean, this stairs, because 2 years ago when I've been here there was nothing. It was just you need to cross this small river, and you needed to go up around all this stuff, but now it's very beautiful. So let's explore, but I will not go up, but you can go up. Нравится? И еще Яруша с нами. During my stay in Kazakhstan, I understood how my rituals really helps me, and they are sustainable. I have my morning rituals when I meditate, I do breathing techniques, journaling, I'm reading, and do some yoga, and I also understood that there is a lot of stuff that will happen in our life, and since I've decided to travel the world, I understood that I need sustainable hobbies because they also really help to sustain during the turbulent times like this. Like my closest person died, and I wanted to have something that will be always with me. So during the period after death of my grandmother, I started handcrafting. I was doing macrame. Was actually really nice. It really helped me to distract my attention, to be focused on something different, and I was creating something with my hands, which was very important. I think I did these plank hangers and wall hangers to all of my friends, and I understood, but actually by the end that it's not that sustainable because these macrame ropes, it's very difficult to find in some countries, like for example in Georgia, and now I'm in Asia, and it's not that sustainable. So I decided to draw. Drawing is very sustainable hobby that you always can carry with you, and it's very relaxing and gave to express yourself during the difficult times, and you can express some of your feelings through drawing. And I started to gift these drawings to the people that I meet, which is really nice. And I was keep doing and practicing my yoga, which is always, I think, the best decision about sport that you have in your life. Yoga is not only about asanas, but it's good to have the yoga asanas in your life in order to keep your mental health and physical health in a good condition. The life is just happening. You don't know what is gonna happen in the next moment, and you have to be grateful and ready to say goodbye to anything in your life, any moment. This travel to my country was very important for me to say goodbye to the old stuff in my life, old relationships, old patterns, all the old stuff that no longer serves me. I think I said goodbye to Kazakhstan many years ago, but this time I was able to say it truly from my heart. It doesn't mean that I'm living forever, but I understood that I won't be able to come to Kazakhstan for a while, and it was important for me to say goodbye to all the people, to all the places, all the memories that I had there, and to start create new life and continue my journey. I hope this video helped you a little bit dive deeper in your own life, in a family connection, about creativity, and about reconnection with your family and your hometown, your country. Thank you for watching this video. Namaste.
Девочки, я вас люблю.